Dr. Ghatotkacha, the demon prince of Dharma. In the dense forests of the Himalayas, where the mist whispers secrets to the trees, a mighty love once bloomed between two unlikely souls. Bhima, the thunder-armed Pandava, fell for Hidimbi, a fierce Rakshasi with golden eyes and a heart gentler than her lineage. From this union of warrior and wild spirit was born a child unlike any other. The animals fled, the earth trembled. Thus was born Ghatotkacha, half human, half demon, towering, powerful, and destined to shake the very foundations of fate. The Shadow Guardian. Ghatotkacha grew up in the forests, trained by his mother in sorcery and by his father's memory in Dharma. He could fly across the skies, vanish into mist, grow to the size of mountains, and summon illusions that made even the bravest warriors lose their minds. But despite his Rakshasa blood, he was not a monster. He was gentle to the innocent, fiercely loyal to his father's brothers, and vowed to protect the Pandavas, no matter the cost. When war loomed at Kurukshetra, Ghatotkacha thundered into the battlefield with an army of demons behind him. At night, he was invincible. Yamin the 14th night, when darkness roared, the war raged on. Brother fought brother. Dharma wavered in blood. On the 14th night, the Pandavas were weary. Arjuna was targeted. Duryodhana was cunning. Karna was patient. And Krishna, the eternal chess master, smiled. He whispered to Bhima, "Call your son. Let the night belong to the night-born." Then came Ghatotkacha, his eyes glowing red, his form massive like a mountain, roaring like 1,000 storms. He swept across the battlefield, flinging elephants like toys, crushing chariots under his feet, casting illusions that turned fire into rain and sky into chaos. The Kaurava army trembled. Screams filled the dark. Drona's spells faltered. Ashwatthama fled. Duryodhana paled. Karna stood firm, but even he, the mighty, was forced back. Ghatotkacha fought like Shiva incarnate, his laughter echoing like thunderclaps. Death danced with joy. Was the sacrifice. Duryodhana, desperate and terrified, cried to Karna, "Use the Shakti! That demon will destroy us all!" Karna's heart broke. He held the Vasavi Shakti, a one-use divine weapon gifted by Indra, meant to kill Arjuna, his greatest enemy. He knew. If he used it now, he'd never be able to kill Arjuna. But if he didn't, the war might be lost that very night. Torn between pride and purpose, Karna hurled the weapon. It blazed across the sky like a second sun. Ghatotkacha saw it coming. He knew this was no ordinary weapon. He knew this was his end, and yet he laughed. In his final act of defiance, Ghatotkacha grew larger than ever before, a mountain of flame and fury, and as the weapon pierced his chest, he fell like a thunderbolt, crushing an entire battalion of Kaurava soldiers under his dying weight. The ground split. The sky went dark. And as his life left him, he whispered, "For my father, for Dharma." Aftermath silence fell. Krishna turned to Arjuna and said, "The greatest threat to your life is now gone. Tonight, your nephew gave his life so you may live to fulfill your destiny." Bhima wept silently, fists clenched in pride and pain. And the Kauravas? They had won the night but lost half their army. The war had not ended, but Dharma had gained a martyr. Ghatotkacha, the demon-born, had proved more noble than kings. He was not born of heaven, but he fought like a god. He was not destined for a throne, but he died a hero of epic legend. This is the tale of Ghatotkacha, the prince of shadows, the warrior of night, the sacrifice that turned the tide.